So, let me tell you how my day's been. It's Sunday, if you're wondering, and you're also probably wondering, Megan, why don't you just show us your day instead of telling you about it? Well, let me tell you the stuff that has happened today, I can't really vlog. I don't know what's happening until after it's happened, so I can't, there's no way to vlog it, okay? Also, I'm a really bad vlogger. Anyway, so I'm just gonna tell you about it. And this morning, I went to church, like I do every Sunday. So at church, we talked about spiritual blindness and how everybody goes through a phase or is at one point in their life blind to the spirit. And blindness can only be driven out by the light and whatnot. Awesome sermon. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate it. Anyway, it was fine. I went to church and I went by myself, and when I go by myself, I tend to sit way too close to the stage. It was awkward. So I made plans today to go to the movie theater because I wanted to see Thor. All right, I'm a big girl. I can go to the movies by myself. I don't go to the movies a whole lot. I love the movies. I just don't go a whole lot. So I haven't been in a while, especially the movie theater here where I'm at school, and I walk in and there's a line and I'm like, wow, this is really annoying. And I swear there are 2 registers open and both of the people are sitting there like this, literally on their hands, not talking, not doing. I'm like, what in the world are we doing? Let's be selling tickets. Let's go. Finally, I think the whole thing that was the holdup was that a lot of Star Wars shows were sold out, so that was a problem, whatever. While I'm standing in line, I start thinking, I'm like, okay, is it such a thing that people just be driving down the road and they're like, hey, I'm gonna go to the movies. So they pull into the movie theater without knowing what movies are out or what times they're at or anything, any sort of research beforehand. They just walk in and they're like, okay, what's available to me right now? Is that a thing that people do? I don't think so. I don't think it is. But this is what I'm thinking as I'm standing in line for 5 minutes. Finally, I get my ticket. So I bypass the concessions because the line is huge, and I'm one of those people, I love watching the commercials to my movie, and if I miss even part of the first commercial, I am upset for the first half of the movie because I missed it, and it could be for a movie I don't even care to see, but I want to be there to see it. So I skip concessions because if I get in that line, there's no way I'll be seeing all my commercials. And then there's the line that you have to stand in so the man can scratch your, half your ticket, and he's like, yo, theater 11, down that way. So I'm waiting in line, and apparently it's a thing that there's an app, and you can buy tickets there, and you just scan your thingy, and it's supposed to be efficient or whatever, but all it's really doing is slowing my process down. So me, someone who does not buy their tickets ahead of time, is slowed down by the fact that, she didn't do that, and I'm pretty upset about it. Also, while I'm buying my ticket, the man swivels his little thingy around and he's like, all right, these are the available seats. Where would you like to sit? I've never had to do this before. This is a technology I don't know. Why can't I sit anywhere that I want? It's a movie theater. All the tickets are the same price. Why can't I just, all right, E3, please. Okay, all right, E3, all right, here I go. Punch my ticket. All right, that's really weird. I give the other man, he's like, oh yes, theater 11 will be down to your left. Okay, cool, thank you. I walk into theater 11. And I'm like, okay, where's A, B, where's E? Oh, E, found it. Oh, there's a kid in my seat. Because why would my seat be open when we have apparently signed seating here in the movie theater for the public where we all paid the same price for the tickets? That's fine. You know what? I'm not someone that likes to really, ruin everyone's experience. So I sit 2 spaces next to him, in E1, mind you, because I really don't care. I could sit anywhere in this theater. I like being close, personally. I like being close to the screen, okay? But whatever. I can sit 2 spots away from him for my assigned seat. So I'm sitting there, commercials start playing, watching my commercials. This lady comes in, she stops at the end of the aisle, and I'm like, oh, crud, monkey. Here we go. She's like, hi, excuse me. This is my seat. Okay, lady, you can have your seat. And then she points to the empty seat next to me, which is definitely where I was just gonna scoot to. She said, I've got someone coming, so that seat is taken too. I'm like, oh, okay. So this little boy is with this family, and I'm still not gonna be like, all right, kiddo, get out of my seat, because that's not the type of person that I am. But if I have to, I will. I wasn't there yet. I wasn't there. So I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. In the middle of the commercials, everyone's watching. I get up, take myself down to B1. I sit next to this couple. We're in very lush seats here in the theater, seats that these seats were very nice, and they recline, and there's an armrest, and the armrest doesn't move. So no matter what, I shouldn't have to touch the person next to me. But the female next to me was very into touching the male sitting next to her. Okay. That's great. You guys love each other. I'm happy for you. We're in a public setting, and I'm not into the PDA, and I understand that some people are into the PDA. But if I can see out of the peripherals of my eye that you are stroking his arm over and over and over again, while in a public movie theater where we all paid the same price for these seats, but I have to sit in E3, except someone's sitting in E3, it's not me, so here I am in B1. I'm not gonna be a happy camper, okay? Okay. I am praying at this point. I went to church this morning. I am praying at this point that no one else comes in and is like, yo, excuse me, B1, that's my seat. Because if that had happened, I was about to really, honestly, make a ruckus. And I would have had to move that little boy and his family out of my seat and caused everybody to sit there and watch. And moral of the story, I will not return to that movie theater anytime soon because my experience was not satisfactory. Also, side note for you guys, I will not be uploading a video for the next 2 weeks, so don't be on the lookout because you won't find anything. It's the holidays and I'm just kind of taking a break. I'm kind of rethinking a few things. And I know I say that about once every month, like, you know, I'm gonna take a new direction. But this time I might actually take a new direction. So we'll just see what happens. Anyway, I will see you guys next year.